nothing alike. We's different. You ain't the hustling type. We's different. Rick Kane.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building, and I am here to tell you that one half of the NBA Finals has been confirmed as the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Denver Nuggets in 5 games to go to the NBA Finals. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to talk about. But before we get into it, you know how we do. Statistics. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to statistics. Statistics. All right. So, it goes like this. The Lakers averaged 113 points a game, 37 rebounds, 26 assists, 9 steals, 5 blocks, 15 turnovers, shot 50% from the field, 34% from 3, and 78% from the free throw. While the Nuggets averaged 109 points a game, 36 rebounds, 23 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 15 turnovers, shot 49% from the field, 34% from 3, and 82% from free throw. All right, so in terms of the free throw, you're always going to beat the Lakers, so that's not a surprising stat. For them to have 2 blocks a game is actually very, very interesting, because I don't know how the hell. Well, as you think about it, there's not really a no shot blocker on that team, so that kind of makes sense. In terms of everything else, it is what it is. Lakers once again shoot 50-something% in a series. That's crazy. But let's push that away. Let's talk about this. You know, as the season started, everybody talked about how the Lakers were going to get to the finals. And if they didn't get there, then this would be a complete failure of not only an experiment with Anthony Davis, but literally a complete failure for why LeBron went to LA. First thing first, mission completed. I'd like to say this: the experiment was a success, and it's all good, baby. We in the finals. We in the NBA Finals. LeBron James is back in the NBA Finals. This is Anthony Davis' first NBA Finals. Actually, if you really think about it, there's only 4 people on the team that have been to the finals. And 3 out of the 4 won rings. That's LeBron, JaVale McGee, Rondo, and Dwight Howard. Ironically, and this is so ironic, Dwight Howard went to the NBA Finals against the Lakers and lost. Where this time around, he's on the Lakers in the finals. That's so interesting to me. Woo. All right. So, let's give the props where it's due. Denver, I didn't expect you to be here. I didn't think you would even make it to the finals. I didn't think you would be top the remaining 4 teams to begin with. But, and it's surprising, I don't think did I have to think? No, because I had Lakers, Clippers, Rockets. Actually, yeah, I probably did have Denver in the remaining 4. I had to. Yeah, I did have in the remaining 4, which is funny. But I didn't think they'd go to the Western Conference Finals. They beat the Clippers. Clippers beat themselves, technically, for being honest. But they made it. And it's... Shout out to the Denver Nuggets, man. Y'all did y'all thing this season. Props to y'all. Shout out to Jokic. Double salute to Jamal Murray, who stepped his game up something ridiculous in these playoffs. Oh, my God. That man was balling. What? Jamal Murray, salute to you, dog. Salute to you. Let me get that all out the way. Now, let's talk about these things. They make the playoffs for the first time since 2013. Pretty much run through the West because they ran through the Trailblazers After losing game one, actually, I'm not even gonna get into that. Let's push that. Let me push that to the side real quick. Let me talk about how when this bubble started and how the 8-game stretch went. How everybody was talking about how the Lakers were one of the worst teams to walk into the playoffs, which they were. Honestly, they were. I think they were what, 3-6? No, not they can't be 3-6. 3-5 walking into the playoffs. So they weren't 100%. But the minute the playoffs started, they were locked in. Now, game one against Portland, they lost convincingly. Understood. But the minute they lost, what was the first thing you heard? Oh, the Lakers aren't ready. The Lakers are in trouble. Oh, Damian Lillard's going to knock them out in the first round. Everybody was saying Blazers in 7. Because it's just game one. Nothing else. Just game one, they lost. Automatically, Blazers in 7. What happened in game 2? Lakers won convincingly. What happened in game 3? The Lakers destroyed the Blazers. I think to the point where they were almost up 40. They were up 40 in that game. Game 4, convincing. Game 5, win. Move on. Face the Rockets. Who honestly, I don't think anybody thought the Rockets were going to beat the Lakers because of the small ball that they have. But we knew James Harden was going to give them buckets. And even he wasn't much of a factor. Even though they did win game 1 convincingly again. So, okay, that's 2 game 1 losses for the Lakers. All right, cool. But what's going to happen in game 2 to 5? Game 2 to 5, the Lakers dominate. They use their size, their experience, everything to beat the Rockets. Kill them. Out to the Western Conference Finals. So far, so good. So we were this close to getting Lakers Clippers. The one team that everybody's been talking about that will knock off LeBron is the Clippers. Right there. Because of their defense and because Kawhi Leonard has been outplaying LeBron in this season. But yet, if you look at what the Lakers have been doing in the playoffs, they've been dominating teams. So I don't think it would have been much of a kill, but guess what? The Clippers didn't even make it. They choked in game 7 horribly. And we're still talking about it to this day. We're still talking about it to this day. So Denver enters. And they automatically have a disadvantage to begin with. Because as the Lakers have been dominating both their first 2 series, they head to Denver. They got Denver, who have been doing history-making things here. Both their first 2 series, they were down 3-1, came back from a 3-1, and won the series. So I automatically thought, oh, it's going to be the same thing to the Lakers. How ironic. They get down 3-1 to the Lakers. This was the game they were supposed to win, game 5. Nuggets were supposed to win this game. They didn't. Because LeBron James showed in the fourth quarter, in the last 3 minutes of that quarter, that he is ready for the finals. He is not playing. I'm telling you, the King. I need people to put respect on the King's name. I need that. Please, can we get that? LeBron James is here. 10 finals appearances by himself. Mind you, that's 3rd all time. 3rd. You know who the first 2? Both of them are Celtics players. I think it might be Bill Russell. I think Bill Russell is one of them, and I think I don't know who else the second one is, but I know both of them are Celtics players. The Celtics have the most finals appearances in history. The Lakers are second. But LeBron James alone has been to the finals 10 times. Alone. And that's crazy to think about. Now, understandable. His first 9 finals, he only won 3 rings. I get it. Understandable. I personally understand. But if you understand the teams that he brought to these finals, it's kind of crazy. This team is probably, can we call one of his best teams? It's possible. I actually would say it's possible. I don't even know if this is one of his best teams he's brought to the. It actually has to be, because Anthony Davis has just looked amazing. So you can't. I can't even say. I have to say that. I think his best teams were the 2013 Heat. Actually, the 2012 Heat weren't bad either. So I put the 2012 Heat, the 2013 Heat, the 2014 Heat were kind of iffy. I guess the 2016 Cavs. 2017 Cavs probably too, but because they were a little statistically better than the 2016 Cavs, but I put the 2016 Cavs then I guess this Lakers team. So I think he's had 4 good teams that he's taken to the NBA Finals, and both those teams he won rings with. Can LeBron be the first man ever in NBA history to win an NBA title with 3 different teams? Nobody in the history of the league has ever done that. Can LeBron do that? Yes, he can. Now, the question is it a definite that he's going to face the Heat? Or is he going to face the Celtics? I think either way, it's an interesting dynamic for either team that he faces. Because if you face the Heat, the last time the Miami Heat were in the finals, LeBron was on that team. That's an interesting dynamic. Plus, the way the Heat have been playing, I don't think anybody ever thought Miami Heat would be this far. They're 1 game away from the NBA Finals. That's crazy to me. You just add Jimmy Butler to that team, and all of a sudden, this team is this damn good? This damn good? Were they just running through the East? That's crazy. They only have 3 losses to them. Funny thing is, the Lakers have 3 losses in these playoffs as well. They only gave up a game in each of their series. So it's interesting. Now, with the Heat, you have that. But if the Celtics get to the finals, then you just have history in front of you. Because the last time the Lakers were in the finals, they faced the Celtics. The last time the Celtics were in the finals, they faced the Lakers. The last time both these teams collided was 2010. This would be 10 years in the making. That's why I personally want the Celtics to win. Personally, because of the history. I love history. Like the you gotta understand the battles between both teams. It's crazy. But I guess we'll see. But right now, we're not sure. The Heat gotta win. The Heat gotta win, and the Celtics have to survive. That's all it is. But the Lakers are waiting. Anthony Davis, first NBA Finals. LeBron's 10th Finals appearance. Lakers haven't made the playoffs since 2013. Lakers haven't made the finals since 2010. It's interesting when you think about it. I'm just rambling. I'm just going because it's crazy to me. But put some respect on the King's name. Le King. That's it. It's been Rose, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the love, support, as always. I want to say I did say I was gonna make a video today about something that came to my mind, and I'm gonna make it after this video. Let's do that. Let's make it after this video. I'm gonna make it after this video now. But you'll see. I'll post that Sunday. I'll post that tomorrow, and you'll see me Monday for the Clash of Champions results. Yes, sir. Until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.